Is today day 100?
Today's day 100, guys. 100, triple digits.
We have been out here for 100 days.
Technically 101 if you count the approach trail. Just
Yeah, very true.
100. We'll stick with 100.
But it's day 100 for the
Yes.
sake of 100. So, we have quite the story.
Oh yeah.
Just a big old debacle.
I was gonna say that word.
So I guess first off, anyone who's planning on through hiking, we recommend the book Appalachian Trials by Zach Davis. We both read that book. It's an easy read. We both read it before we started hiking. So this morning we had an Appalachian Trial.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, you're on the Appalachian Trail, things go wrong that you can't plan for, and you just gotta push through them. So, I guess Ryan, you can share kind of what happened. You're the one who found it.
So we stayed at kind of outdoorsy hostel last night, which was awesome. Highly recommend. Beds were super comfortable. And yeah, anyway, packing up my bag this morning, you know, and all of a sudden I'm like, could have sworn my tent poles were right here. And looked all over the hostel, can't find my tent poles. Yeah, so then I'm like, Nikki, where have you seen the tent poles? Nope. So yeah, called the hotel we stayed at and the campground, which wasn't open. They didn't have it. So luckily our tent poles made it safely home to Connecticut.
I called my brother and Stephanie. I called them both like 3 times each, woke them up at 7:30, and they had to go check the car. And yes, our tent poles did not make it into Ryan's bag from the car.
Yeah. And like we are so adamant about packing everything the same way every morning so we don't forget anything. Like we had a system, but like it's just like when you're not doing the same thing every day, we just forgot. And somehow they got put in the car, not in my bag. So when they left, I just took my bag and we looked and everything looked okay, but.
And like, there was a lot of stuff in the car that wasn't ours, those are distractors, because it's like, you're trying to find your things and then you're like sifting through all these things, so yeah, so.
That really delayed our morning.
So yeah, so then we had to kind of figure out what are we gonna do without a tent.
Yeah.
And
everybody's like, oh, stay in the shelter. Well,
unfortunately, the shelter situation where we're at is like, we can either do 11 miles or 29 miles. And one, we can't do 29 miles. So the 11-mile option just doesn't really work with our plan to get to Port Clinton by Friday. But then we had met 2 hikers, Papa Dude and Karma, at the hostel last night. And they're like, hey, well, we do have an extra tent.
Yeah.
And we're like, what?
Yeah.
And they were slack packing today anyways, dropping Karma's car off 18 miles ahead, slack packing there, and then setting up right around there.
Yeah.
And so we were like, yes, we would love to use your tent.
Yep.
And so now we're gonna be doing 18 miles to Karma's car and using her tent, which is just like so awesome. We just felt so relieved that we had like a plan that would actually work.
They're awesome. They even gave us the key to the car. They're like, here, you guys will probably beat us, so here's the key to the car. So when you get there, you can just grab it.
I know. It gives you like so much faith in humanity. It's like we just met these people yesterday,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh yeah,
Literally
take the car key. We're like, oh my gosh, Like, just so nice. I mean, it's awesome.
And then tomorrow we could hike 24 miles to William Penn Shelter, or they're gonna do 18 miles again tomorrow, so we might just stay with them and use their tent again.
We'll just have to see kind of how we feel.
Yeah.
So, and then I guess the other good news is that Iceman met us again this morning to slack pack us.
Yeah.
So
He's just incredible. You know?
So overall, despite not having a tent, things are working out, and
yeah.
And
then Thursday night, my mom is coming down. She's gonna camp with us and bring us her tent poles. And then, I don't know if we told you guys, but we're doing a weekend in Connecticut coming up to take 2 days off.
We're gonna take a 0-0.
Yep.
Rest the feet up.
See some family.
The rocks in Pennsylvania just started. We're gonna wanna rest in the middle of that. So, the timing of this whole thing just kind of works out well. So,
that's our story for the day.
That's where we're at, day 100.
I think we'll just stop the video there for today.
That's enough for the day, I think, right? That's it. This is all you get. All right.
So guys, shortly after we stopped filming that last video, we're like walking up the trail and I just hear something just crack. And this tree literally just fell down right in front of us. It was just like boom. So
that was like 20 feet away from us. Oh my God.
It just like fell. Woo. All right. Hi, Nick.
We got Iceman meeting us 8 miles in.
That is awesome.
Wow.
Oh, I'll take a Mountain Dew for sure.
Some grilling going on. Making his escape. He was pretty hard to miss because he's a painted turtle, so. But super cute. Bye, guy.
Why he's all the way up here?
Bugs.
I don't want to get too close, but we just saw our first copperhead, guys. This is our tent for the night, everyone. It's a 2-person tent. It's actually not bad. We're excited. Thank you to Papa Dude for letting us borrow it. Nikki's getting it all set up. I'm getting the food cooked. It's actually preparing in our little koozies right there. Yep. It is some pretty loud thunder. Very frequent lightning too. Not our favorite.
Nope.
Hopefully this passes soon. It is hot right now. So hot.
This tent is awesome, but
It
definitely hotter than our REI tent.
Anyway.
It is thunderstorming.
Yeah, there's some pretty big rumbles of thunder tonight. There is 2, 3, 4, 5, but 4 other tents here.
5 other.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
That's 5. So we hiked down to this really nice tenting area. It's right by a creek here. We're staying out of the flood zone there just in case. But yeah, we got here. It was supposed to start at like 5 raining. It didn't really start till almost 7:38, which was nice. So we got the tent up, and our sleeping pads fit in it, which is nice because our sleeping pads are huge. We're used to that huge 3-person tent. So
We're a little close for comfort right now,
yeah,
but it's all good. We're just so happy this worked out.
I know. So now our dilemma is: do we do 24.7 miles tomorrow to William Penn Shelter, or do we, I don't even know. I don't know what the other option is because we don't have a tent. So I think that's what we're doing, guys. 24.7.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So it's so humid and hot, but we just have a couple more nights.
Well,
One more night without a tent.
okay.
Without our tent.
It's supposed to be nice tomorrow. It's supposed to only be 80 degrees instead of 90. So I'll take it.
Hopefully you guys can hear and see us.
Mhm.
All right. We will chat with you guys tomorrow.
Good night.